I want to talk about something. It's not really like a conversation. It's just like questions. I have questions about some stuff, right? And some people can answer them. Some people may draw away because it may be triggering questions for them. Which that word trigger, that word trigger is very tricky. Meaning, certain people don't want to have conversations because it triggers them. And because it triggers them, then you have to leave the conversation alone. But if you acknowledge that it's a trigger, what are you doing to help your nervous system adjust to the trigger? You can't just say, oh, that triggers me, therefore you don't want to talk about it. I mean, technically, yes, you can say that. However, for me personally, that lets me know that you're not doing the proper healing to maintain your own triggers. For example, you shouldn't let people know what your triggers are. Literally. People will disappoint us. It's just a fact. We disappoint ourselves when we say we're going to do something and we don't do it. When we don't stay on that diet plan, when we don't do it. When we don't save more money, when we say we don't do it. So people disappoint us because we disappoint ourselves. So triggers is for self. If you acknowledge you have a trigger, then you should do the proper things to heal it. Do I have triggers? Hell yeah, I have triggers. Do people know my triggers? Hell no. Nobody knows my triggers. My therapist knows my triggers. That's what she get paid to do, though. She gets paid to help me emotionally stabilize my triggers so I can be a good human to other people, if that makes sense. Boundaries. Boundaries is for you, not other people. Boundaries is for self. You have boundaries in place to help you be a better human. Can I go from 0 to 100 within seconds? Hell fucking yeah. I surely can. And I'm not going to blame that on triggers. That I'm going to blame on me not emotionally stabilizing myself. I have to have boundaries. There's certain things that I don't talk about because I choose not to talk about. And I don't let the other person know, hey, that's a trigger for me. I'd be like, I'd rather not speak about that on social media, especially on social media, because in person, I'm not. You definitely going to get a look. There's going to be a look I give you, and you're going to know not to entertain the question, like not to ask me again. Like I heard you, but I choose not to answer. So when you're on a social media platform, a lot of people can't see facial expressions. So you either mute your mic, you be quiet, or you can literally say, I don't discuss certain topics like that on social media. Plain and simple, moving forward. Do I let the person know it's a trigger? Absolutely not. Do I believe when you go on social media, you say, hey, this is safe space? Absolutely not. Do I believe when people say, no judgment? Negative. We all judge. If you meet somebody that say that they don't judge, they do judge. I like when people say, oh, you need to find an Aquarius, because I'm an Aquarius. They was like, because they are the non-judgmental people. That is true. But low key, they judging you. They judging you. It is the whole thing about it is they don't care. Like they really don't care because they have so much other things going on in their head at the same fucking time. They don't have no concern to worry about if you got pregnant by a married man or you don't know who your kid's father is. Like we don't are we judging low key? Yeah. Do we really care? No. So when people be like, no judgment here, that's a lie. When people be like, it's a safe space, that's a lie. Learn yourself. I can't talk about this enough. Learn yourself. If you don't know who you are, don't be getting into relationships. If you don't know who you are, do not be joining friendship groups and cliques and shit. Like, don't even do it. Roll so low. Worry about what's going on in your life. Literally. The energy lately has been super duper heavy. Like super duper heavy. I'm a very spiritual person. I entertain what I want to entertain, and what I don't want to entertain, I don't fucking talk about it. Like, I just don't talk about it. Like, really. You get a lot of people that like to poke the bear. I know when a person is trying to poke the bear. Like, I know it. I have 4 boys. Do you know the level of irritation you really have to put me in to have me respond to you? Even on a bad day? Yeah. I'm going to take you there. You know how I'm going to take you there? Because I'm going to lean back. Just like this, I'm going to lean back. I can have someone call me the B word. I ignore it. I can have people say you're, what they said. I wanted to say, somebody said unintelligent, but I've never had nobody say that to me. But I've had some guy on this platform say, oh, you talk like you hurt. I didn't comment. I meant, oh, you gonna have a lot of cats and die by yourself. I didn't make no comment because he's speaking from a hurt place. He's projecting. When the female want to call me a B, or I got B energy, she projecting. She hurting. And to be honest, I'm such a very good reader. I already know what they're suffering from. So there is no point to entertain it. I used to wonder how Buddhists, like I like to study people, and I like to study different type of religion. I don't subscribe to no religion at all. I believe what I believe, and I move in that energy. But I used to study Buddhism and how they're just like non-reactive to things, what people say and what they do. It's because they're already reading the energy and the vibe of the individual. I can literally read someone for filth. But what is that accomplishing? I don't need to be the person on top. I'm very humble. I'm so blessed. I'm not letting nobody tap into that. Because when you lower your energy to a lower vibration to argue back with them, to go tit for tat, you're discounting your blessings. You're setting yourself up for chaotic energy. I ain't falling for that. You got to be smarter than that for me. And I try to educate some individuals the same way, but I pick up on the energy that they're not ready. And I stop talking because I can feel that I'm a strong empath. I can feel the hurt. But I have Scorpio energy. They're not ready to transform. So why exert my energy on educating individuals when they're not open to the perspective, the ideas, and the tools they need to get where I'm at? That is my purpose. Like, if I can have it my way, I wouldn't talk to nobody. I ain't even gonna hold you. Like, real talk, I wouldn't talk to nobody. But I know why I was gifted with the gifts that I have. Because I am very detachable. I do not insert my feelings into the message when I'm relaying it to the individual. And I don't say, hey, this is a spiritual message. I don't even do that. I'm going to talk to you straight up. I'm going to talk to you on some 3D level, not no 5-dimensional. I'm going to talk to you on 3D. I already got the message in 5D form. Now I have to transmute it and translate it in 3D, which means I'm going to have to tell you something about my experience. And my experience is going to be relatable to whoever I'm talking to at the time, because I've been through so much. I got a hard head. But I always came out on top. And why I always came out on top? Because I'm still here. I'm still standing. I'm still present in reality form. I am noticing that the message for me keeps changing. Sometimes my audience is for women, the feminine energy. But for the past month, the energy has shifted. And I'm speaking to the masculine energy, which means it can be in any meat suit. It can be in female or male form, depending on the energy. But the energy right now, my message is speaking to the masculinity. So when I'm speaking not based on emotions. So a lot of females is not connecting to my message, but there are a lot of masculine energy that is connected because I'm speaking intellectually and not emotionally. Whereas 2 months ago, I was speaking and relaying the message emotionally, which I noticed it has been a shift. And I always feel the shift in my nervous system before the body can catch up, which makes me very tired. So my day, I be drained. I don't have the energy. It's like I need caffeine drinks, or I need sport drinks to get stuff done. And I'm like, is someone pulling on my energy? And Spirit is like, no, you're protected. You do your cleansing, you sage, you do your rituals. It's that we're switching your vibration. And my vibration is coming off for masculine energy. So I don't know how long I'm going to be in this energy, but I notice when I'm giving the message, it's going to be very direct going forward, which means if there are energies that I can relate to on an intellectual level, stay tuned, because the messages are powerful that I'm going to be speaking about. If you're in an emotional state, things that I say on my page is going to trigger you. And if you have not been doing the healing work, whatever that is, going to church, doing meditation, seeking therapy, then you're not going to be able to pick up what I'm putting down. It doesn't mean it's not your message. It's just that you're not ready and open to receive it. Until next time. My name is Brooklyn. I love you. And I mean that with true intentions. I'll holla.